Hi everyone, my name is Waisuddin Ansari, a sophomore in high school. In this video, I'm going to share with you a fascinating subject, which is too smart than us. That is artificial intelligence. So let's start. Basically, what is artificial intelligence? There aren't too many ideas regarding it outside, but the answer is just a line. AI is the broad branch of computer science. The goal of AI is to build systems that function intelligently and independently. In other words, AI is a software that writes itself. It writes some updates and uses for itself. As a matter of fact, Microsoft and Cambridge University researchers have developed AI that can write code and called it Deep Coder. But the question is, will it outsmart us? Some people say it might after 30, 40 or 20 years. But the fact is that artificial intelligence is currently moving on in many areas of our society. Also, Tesla and SpaceX CEO Elon Musk had publicly voiced the opinion that superhuman artificial intelligence could provide incalculable benefits, but could also end the human race if deployed incautiously. And finally, physicist and cosmologist Professor Stephen Hawking warned people and said, "I fear that AI may replace humans altogether. If people design computer viruses, someone will design AI that improves and replicates itself. This will be a new form of life that outperforms humans," he told the magazine. When the typewriter was invented, it liberated the way we interact with machines. Nearly 150 years later, and touchscreens have unlocked new ways to communicate with the digital world. Recent AI landmarks such as self-driving cars, or a computer winning at the game of Go, or even chess, are signs of what is to come. But the question is, when will AI be smart enough to outsmart people? In some ways, it is already happening. In other ways, it depends on our definition of outsmart. Enormous levels of investment are pouring into this technology, which already forms a major part of our lives. In the coming decades, it will permeate every aspect of our society, intelligently supporting and advising us in areas including healthcare, work, education, and science. The achievements we have seen so far will surely pale many against what the coming decades will bring. We cannot predict what we might achieve when our own minds are amplified by AI. Perhaps with the tools of this new technological revolution, we can make human life better. For instance, researchers are developing AI that would help reverse paralysis in people with spinal cord injuries. Using silicon chip implants and wireless electronic interfaces between the brain and the body, the technology would allow people to control their body movements with their thoughts. Mr. Hawking believes the future of communication is brain-computer interfaces. There are two ways: electrodes on the skull and implants. The first is like looking through a frosted glass. The second is better but risks infection. If we connect a human brain to the internet, it will have all of Wikipedia as its resource. The world has been changing even faster as people. Devices and information are increasingly connected to each other. Computational power is growing, and quantum computing is quickly being realized. This will revolutionize artificial intelligence with exponentially faster speeds. It will advance encryption. Quantum computers will change everything, even human biology. We all have a role to play in making sure that we, the next generation, have not just the opportunity, but the determination to engage fully with the study of science at an early level, so that we can go on to fulfill our potential and create a better world for the whole human race. We need to take learning beyond the theoretical discussion of how AI should be and to make sure we plan for how it can be. We all have the potential to push the boundaries of what is accepted or expected and to think big. We stand on the threshold of a brave new world. It is an exciting, if precarious, place to be, and we are the pioneers. When we invented the fire, we messed up repeatedly, then invented the fire extinguisher. To rephrase it, we invented Kalashnikov, but it is misuse, a sign of annihilating of humankind. With more powerful technology such as nuclear weapons, synthetic biology, and a strong artificial intelligence. Furthermore, co-founder of Microsoft Bill Gates warned that AI is like nuclear energy, both promising and dangerous. The power of artificial intelligence is so incredible, it will change societies in some very deep ways. Artificial intelligence is impacting the future of virtually every industry and every human being. Artificial intelligence has acted as the main driver of emerging technologies like big data, robotics, and Internet of Things, and it will continue to act as a technological innovator for the foreseeable future. As a result, we have two options for the future of humanity, as Professor Stephen emphasized on. First, the exploration of space for alternative planets on which to live, and second, the positive use of artificial intelligence to improve our world. In conclusion, I would say that we should instead plan ahead and aim to get things right the first time, because it may be the only chance we will get. Our future is a race between the growing power of our technology and the wisdom with which we use it. Let's make sure that wisdom wins. Peace.